I'm Adam.
I'm Bill.
And this is
Barbecue and Bourbon.
All right.
All right, so we're going to bust this Jack Daniel's Tennessee sipping whiskey. This is some good stuff. 80% corn, 12% rye, 8% malted barley. This is Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. What was it, 128?
128 proof, Bill. So we are very familiar with this whiskey. We've
we are very familiar. This is our daily sipper.
Yeah. So we love it. Now I will tell you, if you're like a good percentage of the people out there in the world, you think, oh, Jack Daniel's, you're thinking of the old number 7, the mixer, right? This is no mixer.
This is no mixer.
This is a world apart from number 7. It's got so much more complexity, and it's just so much more delicious. You definitely do not want to mix this.
I know.
Got a lot of maple syrup on the nose.
I got that tobacco.
That's so good.
The color's beautiful, and she's got legs.
Oh yeah, it's very viscous, which is nice.
You using using them big words again, are you?
Yeah, well, I used the dictionary earlier today. But yeah, oh man.
That is some good stuff.
Oh wow. So this is high proof, and when you sip it, you know that it's high proof, but it's not like a lot of high proofs where you're like, oh my gosh, right? This just gives you a little tingle, kind of almost like a rye tingle actually. And then it's just so smooth. It doesn't burn going down. It's hard to believe it's as high proof as it is with as smooth as it is.
Yes. But then again, like we said, this is our daily drinker, so we're kind of used to it. But this will pair well. It has paired well in the past for me with a good ribeye and a baked potato. So.
Speaking of which, that is exactly what we're pairing it with tonight.
Yes, sir.
It's a nice boneless ribeye and baked potato that will be on the coals. We'll be showing that to you here in a little bit. And then we're also making bacon onion jam to put on top of the ribeyes or dip.
I've never done this before, so I'm kind of curious to how this is going to taste on my ribeye.
Oh, it's going to be delicious, especially when we put a quarter cup of that in with our jam.
Oh. Mm-hmm. That sounds actually pretty tasty.
Yeah. So what do you got on the mouth there? What's your palate saying?
Caramel.
Oh, a lot of caramel.
Oak.
Yeah, I get some burnt.
Yep, the burnt oak.
I even get some tobacco leaves.
I get that on the smell.
I got a little bit on the smell, but I think I pick it more up at the very end.
Well, I smoke cigars, so I might not taste it as well.
Oh, so delicious.
It is.
If you guys are used to hearing the Jack Daniel's number 7 and you kind of stay away from Jack Daniel's, I tell you what, you need to put that aside and go get a barrel.
A bottle.
Hey, if they can get a barrel.
And they can get a barrel, yeah. A barrel might cost you a little more.
Yeah.
And this is actually very reasonably priced.
Oh, it is. What, $65?
It was $59 actually.
$59.
$60.
Yeah, you could drink a bottle of this a day if you got deep pockets. But we try not to drink that much at a time. Well,
that bottle will be gone tonight.
Yeah, well, okay. So sometimes
it's Friday.
We do, yeah. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, and it's so delicious. And it drinks so easy.
It does.
It's hard to put it down. It really is. All those caramel notes. You would think it was a bourbon, the way it comes across on the flavor with the caramel and the burnt oak, the char in there. you know, a little bit of tobacco.
Yeah, don't get
leaf.
it mixed up. This is a Tennessee sipping whiskey. Neat, by the way,
Yes.
is the best.
Yeah, we've done it both ways with water, and a lot of times we do show you guys that, but we're so familiar with this. What the water does is it really takes a lot of the nose out of it, and it dulls down the flavors quite a bit.
Yes.
But
It opens on some other bourbons and scotch we did. It actually opened up some more notes.
yeah, it really does. So
Yeah.
there is a time and a place for that. Now, there's this craze going around. I don't know if you've heard of it yet, Bill, but it's called fluffing your whiskey, right? So, you know,
Have not heard of it.
those little spinners, the little battery spinners people put in
Oh,
to do
yeah,
their coffee.
yeah.
So they're doing that with the whiskey now.
What?
So look for that in an upcoming episode. We're going to fluff our whiskey,
No, you can fluff your whiskey.
and we're going to see if that really influences the flavor of the whiskey.
We-
Don't worry, guys. He's going to fluff, too.
We ain't fluffing my whiskey.
We're fluffing. He's got to taste it. So I'm a little skeptical about how that could do anything. It's not wine, you know. But I mean, I guess it is
You
introducing
give
air.
it, aeration.
Yeah.
You might as well get a minnow bucket and get the little air bubbler in there.
Yeah, just,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, we could try that. Has anybody done that? I don't think so.
I don't know if I'd want to do that.
I don't know either. All right, guys. Well, stay tuned, and we're gonna bring it.
We're getting cooking here in a minute.
We're gonna bring in a cook.
All right.
All right. So we got us some Smithfield bacon. We're making bacon onion jam, right? And we're just gonna cut this in nice little strips. Just like this. Then it's gonna go in the cast iron, get all crispy. We'll drain off the bacon fat. Leave a little bit in there for our onions. Just like that. All right, now we're gonna do our onions. Let's cut the ends off, like that. We just take and peel the one layer off. Just like that. Boom. Cut it in half. I'm just gonna slice them up like that. And go ahead and quarter in the other direction. They don't have to be perfect because we're just gonna put them in a pan and caramelize them up. They're gonna get real thin and delicious. All right, so we're back here at our bacon onion jam. The bacon is cooked up. Now we're gonna strain the grease out of it.
You're saving some of that grease, aren't you there, Adam?
Yeah, I'm gonna spoon a little bit back in there. Oh yeah, look at that. You got a spoon for me, Bill? All right, so we're just getting the rest of this little bit of bacon out of here. Just like this. All right. Now we're gonna take a little bit of this bacon grease. Okay, we're just gonna pour some in here. Oh, love me some bacon grease. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and turn this on about medium low. We don't want it too high because we're gonna be caramelizing these onions, all right? Get them nice, soft, translucent. And depending on how many onions you put in there, it's gonna take 15 minutes or so to get them nice and caramelized. You don't want them too high heat because then they will cook instead of caramelizing. All right, so we're just gonna slowly cook these up in here until they get nice and soft. Then we're gonna mix it all together, throw in our seasonings, and let it cook and cook and cook.
All right, so we got some ribeyes here. that we are going to prep with a little salt and pepper. Let them sit, get to room temperature. I found that if you let a good steak, but anyway, let it get to room temperature with your salt and pepper sitting on it, it cooks a lot better.
Nice. Helps that seasoning soak in there good. Hey, Bill.
I was wondering where it went. The AP, the all-purpose. Salt, pepper, and garlic. These are ribeyes I got today from the HEB. Nice ribeyes. Have to go big time. Big hole.
And you see how he's holding it up about 8 inches so it gets a nice even distribution over the steaks? You can tell he's been practicing.
Years of cooking steaks.
That's a lot of practice.
Look at these ones. Those look nice. Good marble. Good color.
So, what are you trying to say? Is that what you look for when you're picking out your steak?
Yes, sir. When I pick out steaks, I look, especially with ribeyes, I look for a good marble in them. Fat to meat ratio. So when you cook it, it renders some of that fat down and makes it a very juicy steak.
Oh, that's nice. That does look like they have some good marbling on them. One.
All right, so we're doing some baked potatoes with our steaks tonight. We're just gonna give them a little bit of olive oil on here. Coat that. And sprinkle it with a little bit of our AP.
Oh, yeah, looks good. And that bacon fat sizzling in the background. Oh, and that smell coming across from that. Oh.
Give it a wrap. And we're going to throw that directly into the charcoal on the barbecue.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Bill. You went ahead and spiked those things with the fork already, right?
Yes, I did. I didn't show that part, but I did.
And why did we do that, Bill?
You know, honestly, I do it because my wife does it.
Right?
It releases moisture. Right. And it helps it cook faster.
Keeps them from blowing up.
Yeah, I've never had them blow up, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what you've been doing wrong, but...
You had them blow up?
No, I've never had them blow up either.
Wow.
But it definitely lets the steam out, and it doesn't crack the skins then. I love skins.
Oh, yeah.
That's right there, baby.
We may have to have one of those here real soon.
We are definitely doing some single barrel proof. We call it tan label. Jack Daniels, Tennessee, sipping whiskey right there. Look at the color. Oh my goodness.
Gotta love that stuff. I do. All right, Adam, we're gonna throw these potatoes directly in the... Ooh, that's warm. Of course it is, right? It's charcoal.
Woo! Little hot potato, huh, Bill?
Very much so. All right, we're gonna leave those to cook. I'm gonna put this, put this lid on. Throw that open about halfway. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We're gonna prep a little green onion for our baked potatoes.
Yeah, that's green onions go so well, scallions, if you will, with baked potatoes.
Yes, sir, they do. A little bit of sour cream, maybe even a little cheddar cheese. You know, and definitely got to have your butter.
Yeah, we're gonna have some nice crisp skins to be eaten too, having them on the coals like that, which is one of my favorite parts of a baked potato.
Yes, sir. We're gonna slap these steaks. Just pulled the potatoes a minute ago.
Can you hear that sizzle, Bill?
I sure can you?
Yeah.
All right.
Man, look at that, Bill. Oh, look at that char. That's what I'm talking about. That smells so good. Now with ribeyes, because it has all the fat and it has the extra piece that runs around that goes up next to the bone, even when they're boneless, that part tends to curl up and stuff because there's a nice fat line that runs between that and that. So the spinale there and the main piece. So they will curl up a little bit on you in those areas. Perfectly normal, especially for a ribeye. So don't worry, don't fret. That is just good ribeye cooking right there.
That's perfect, Adam. I didn't even think about saying that. Ooh, and away we go.
All right, we had about 3 minutes of sight on these bad boys. You can see the spinalis right there. About to cut into these suckers. Look at that, perfect mid-rare.
Beautiful.
So juicy. All right, Bill, the work is done.
Oh, it looks so good. I'm salivating.
All right, let's dig in.
Let's dig in.
All right. So up here, we've already coated our steaks. Sorry, we couldn't wait. We have the bacon onion jam.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's to die for, but it's pretty darn close.
It's really close, and look at these. Oh my gosh, perfect mid-rare cook on those steaks, Bill. Great job.
Yeah, it was approximately 3 minutes per side. My fire wasn't as hot as I would like it to have been, but still
Nice.
turned out perfect.
Nice, crispy top and bottoms. Perfect. That sear is just amazing. That's right.
That does hit just right.
Oh my. Ah! Woo!
Man,
Okay, guys, so we decided this week just to go with a really simple, simplistic dinner. Some grilled ribeyes, baked potato, garden salad. We did hop it up just a little bit with the onion bacon jam, which is super simple to make too. We'll have the full recipe in the description below for you. Baked potatoes, nice crispy skin because we have them right on the coals, which is how you want it. We seasoned them up with salt, pepper, garlic, a little olive oil.
very
Wrapped
tasty.
them.
Oh,
Man.
my goodness. The classic turned up a notch.
Wow.
That bacon onion jam that you made, I was very skeptical because I'm usually just at the last half a minute on the grill. I usually just throw a little butter on there on my steak, and I do gotta say that is very tasty. Well done, Adam. That is good.
It is good. And like you, I love building a compound butter, which I'm sure you guys will see in the future. Now, while the steaks are resting, we throw that on there and just let it ooze in. And that is also a great way to go, and it's delicious. I already know. This
Yeah.
is perfect with this meal.
I've had this whiskey with these steaks before, and it.
I did a little sour cream on potato chives, a little cheese, and of course some of that bacon onion jam on there.
Did you?
I did.
I didn't put any on my potato because I like the old classic.
I think instead of the crumbled bacon bits,
I did put crumbled bacon bits on mine, but I like. Look at that, char on the potato.
perfect.
Well, Adam, what do you think?
I think it'd be a mistake not to make this meal again.
We make this meal at least once a week
It's
at
so
home by
good.
ourselves.
It is so good. Oh my gosh. You guys, you need to head out to your local meat market or grocer, pick you up some ribeyes, bone in or boneless, and
And if you know, you know, bone in is a little bit better than boneless. Closer to the bone, sweeter the meat.
yeah, the bone flavor comes out into your meat.
Yes, it does.
It's truly amazing. But regardless of which way you go, boneless are a little bit less expensive usually.
It is a little bit.
But it's still a ribeye, and it's still delicious.
Oh.
And when you cook it right over the grill, just a kiss on each side and bring it home, nice medium rare, it's like a little piece of heaven.
Oh, it is definitely heaven.
Man. And with this Jack Daniels barrel proof,
It's definitely heaven.
and which we call tan label,
Can label,
That's
or
our-
we call it the daily drinker.
and it's delicious.
It is very much so delicious.
Oh,
Well, Adam, if you run,
may you run in the clouds.
if you fight,
May you fight for your lover's heart.
and if you drink,
May you drink with us. Cheers.
cheers.